Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm the Aquarius, and for today's video I'm going to do a July prediction for all the astrology signs. So I'm going to go in order from Aries to Pisces, and the timestamps will be in the description box. And you should watch for your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising. And also if you have a sign stellium, you should watch for that as well. If you don't know what a stellium is when you have 3 or more planets in a sign or a house. So for example, I have 4 planets in Capricorn. I have Jupiter, Neptune, Mercury, and Venus in Capricorn. So I have a Capricorn stellium, and I will also be paying attention to Capricorn when I read today. So also in the description box, I will have information for my tarot card readings. They're $5 readings, and you get there's 3 tarot cards, and you can ask any question, whether it's about love, career, monthly predictions, a yearly prediction, something like that. And I also offer psychic medium readings where you can connect to a past loved one, and that's $15 for a 20-minute pre-recorded video. So that's all I have to say. Like I said, the timestamps are in the description box below, and I'm gonna get started with Aries. Okay, hi Aries placements. So I shuffled the cards off camera, and I forgot to say this earlier, but I'm gonna have 3 tarot cards from the Fountain Tarot deck and 2 of the guidance cards from the Soulful Woman deck. So let's see what you guys have for July. So we have the 9 of Coins, the Emperor, which is it represents Aries in the tarot deck, so that's interesting, and the 8 of Coins. So what I see is that you guys are gonna be just being more of a boss is really what I see, basically. Like, the 9 of Coins is my favorite card, and well, it's not my favorite, it's one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck, because it just represents like independent. I'm gonna show you this, like an independent woman, getting her money, doing her own thing, just being successful, being a boss. The Emperor, like, he's an emperor, like he's in charge, he's also a boss. And the 8 of Coins, it talks about like I see this as like putting the last piece to the puzzle, as you can see in the picture. And it's kind of just like getting your finances, your money, your stability. And this card also represents artistic pride in this deck, but just getting all of that in order and organizing your life. So that's kind of what I see. And because we have the Emperor, and like I said, it represents Aries, I feel like you guys are going to be acting out more of your Aries energy. So being more assertive, being more business savvy, expressing your fire energy, your like being passionate, and maybe you're expressing more of your loud, boisterous emotions. Like maybe you're expressing more anger or excitement or something like that. So with the 2 Soulful Woman cards, we have Surrendering. I honor the truth in surrender as it opens me to gifts of divine grace. I'm gonna read that again. Surrendering. I honor the truth in surrender as it opens me to gifts of divine grace. And I'll show you guys the card. And then we also have Asking opens a pathway. When I ask questions of my inner being, I discover that beautiful and helpful answers always come to me. Oh, I'm going to show you this card too. I like that we have both of these cards together, because I feel like these Soulful Woman cards together, because I feel like they go hand in hand. So like asking, like I feel like you might be asking for more help, or you might be pushed and guided to ask for more help. And that it could, like, this talks about like asking your inner being, so that means more so asking your intuition for answers. And asking your angels and your spirit guides, and like I just call them my spirit team, just because it's like easier to say, and I feel like that's just like a better fit. Like my spirit team is like it's made up of like the universe, my guardian angels, of course, my ancestors, other spirit guides that I don't even know and connected with yet, but like they're all like a team just standing behind me, like protecting me on my path, you know? So yeah, you should be listening to your intuition more for sure, and that's going to help you with whatever business or stability you're trying to create. Because if I'm saying this and you're like, I ain't got no business, I ain't got no art, I ain't got no independence going on, it's probably because you need to ask your intuition for that type of guidance. And I think like with the surrendering card, like you need to I think it's surrender to that, to your inner voice, and to actually listen to it instead of battling it. Because that's another thing that I've realized with Aries placements is that they don't always listen to advice. They just want to like listen to themselves, and it's like it is important to listen to yourself, but like because I just said listen to yourself, but you need to figure out if you're listening to your intuition, if you're listening to your higher self, or if you're listening to like, I don't want to say like a lower self, but just like your older self, like yourself from the past, like yourself that isn't making the wisest decisions. And you're not just going to be listening to yourself either, because this is a general reading. So I'm also thinking that you're, like I already said, you're going to have to ask for outside help. Where that help is going to come from, you know, think of whoever is wise and who you usually go to for advice. I think maybe it's that too. So asking for more advice and help on things, because like while I said the 9 of Coins, like she's an independent woman, she's doing it on her own, but that doesn't mean that she's not taking advice from people who are wiser than her and who have been through the same things that she's going through. And then at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Wands. Oh, this is more fire energy. So the bottom of the deck just gives like the overall feel for the reading and just like extra information in general. So like I said, we have the Ace of Wands, and this just talks about like getting started on new passions, new desires, and new dreams. Like, so I think it's also like surrendering to your dreams as well, and like your fantasies when it comes to, well, yeah, dreams and fantasies when it comes to your career, because we have like, well, there's like this fire energy from the Ace of Wands and the Emperor, but from the 8 of Coins we also have like a lot of earth energy, and the earth just talks about earth energy and coins energy talks about like career and money and stuff. So I think also, oh god, I just lost my train of thought. Okay. Also, you have to surrender to following your passions, because that is harder in life in general, to really go after like what you really want to go after, instead of doing what other people want you to do, like maybe what your parents want you to do, what society wants you to do, or what you've been set up to do, or what you thought of what was your best plan the past few years. So like for instance, if maybe you were like on track, like maybe you're in school and you were studying to be like a psychology major, and now, but like in the back of your mind you're always thinking like like actually I want to do something else, like I think I want to major in kinesiology, or I want to major in English, or I want to major in film, like whatever it is, go after that passion instead of staying with these past thoughts, because if that's not where your heart is, then you shouldn't be doing it. So definitely surrender to that, and ask more people who are following their dreams and who are following their passions how they got out of this mindset, and you know, and just how they let go of like the guilt attached to doing their own thing and finding their own path. Because you have to remember that Aries is the first sign. Like, you're the first sign in astrology. You guys are leaders. And I think that's really what this is. It's stepping into that leader energy and like carving out your own path, because that's what leaders do. So guys, just remember that you are leaders, and I think July is going to be a good month for you guys. It might be hard to step out of this energy, but that's why we have the message to surrender and to ask. So that's all I have for you guys. Make sure to watch for your other placements, your sun, moon, rising, and your stelliums. But that is all, and thank you for watching, and I'm gonna move on to the next sign. Hi, Taurus placements. Okay, so let's see what July predictions I have for you guys. So we have the Hierophant. That's so crazy, because the Hierophant represents the sign of Taurus in tarot, and that's crazy because the same thing happened with Aries. I pulled the Emperor for them. Like, that's so wild. So we have the Hierophant, the Magician, wow, and the Six of Swords, and then I'll save those for later. So I mean, this is interesting. So kind of like I told the Aries placement, since their like tarot card showed up in their reading, and your tarot card showed up in your reading, I'm basically seeing that you guys might be feeling more, gonna be more confident in yourselves, cause you have your, like, the tarot card that represents your sign here, and I just feel like you're just gonna be more comfortable with yourself and feel like you can like represent that Taurian energy. I also feel like you're maybe you've learned a lot in this past month, and now it's time to apply it. So you learned a lot in June and like in May and all the past months, and now you're gonna have the chance to really apply all of what you learned in July, because you also have the Magician here, and the Magician kind of, I'm just gonna show you. So the Magician has like all the energies from each tarot suit. So they have like the coins or the pentacles, they have the cups, they have the wands, and the sword, and they like balance all the energy out, and they manifest and they get what they want. So I feel like that's really what you guys are going to be doing. You guys are going to be taking all the ones you learned and using it to get what you really want in July. And then we have the Six of Swords. So I feel like you guys might be doing some traveling. Maybe you'll be traveling with a partner. Maybe you have a new relationship. Oh, yeah, that could be something you guys have been trying to manifest, because you also could have gotten more wiser in how you should go about your romantic relationships or partnerships in general. So let's also see what cards you have. So we have the time of the time of follow. Is it fallow? I always pronounce it wrong. But anyway, it says creative manifestation occurs more easily when I have nurtured myself and honored my time of follow. So that's, I mean, that goes great with what I was saying about the Magician in manifestation. And this, I feel like this also is basically saying just like you guys need to relax. Like learn to relax more too, because like while Taurus is a very hard-working sign, because I mean all the signs are hard-working, but all the earth signs just be like trying to get to the money. Honestly, like that's their goal. Like even the ones I know personally, like the Taurus signs I know, or Taurus placements that I know personally, and all the earth signs I know personally, like they're always just trying to work, get to the money. And Taurus like loves, I mean they're called materialistic, but I feel like that's like a bad, like negative word. Like they just like nice things. They like luxury, and you gotta have money to have luxury. But you guys also need to rest if you guys really want to receive your manifestations and enjoy them, because you can't enjoy what you have if you're tired. You can't. So but Taurus is a sign that likes to like kick back and relax too, because like I said, they like luxury and they like to relax luxuriously as well. And then we also have embracing change. With every loss, I understand that something new is about to be birthed beyond what I can imagine. So I feel like you have good changes coming. I mean, this does mention loss, like, because it said with every loss. And maybe you have lost things in like June and May, and you're finally getting comfortable with that loss and realizing that like whatever left, whether it's, because I mentioned like new relationship, new partnership, so whoever left, whatever left, like if it was a job, a person, whatever, it was just to make space for something new, make space for your new manifestations, honestly. So that's about all I have to say for you guys. Oh, and also at the bottom of the deck, oh wow, we have the 9 of coins. I was just talking about this. This card actually came up in the Aries reading as well. So the 9 of coins is just like one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck. It's the independent woman, getting to the bag, getting to the money, everybody mad, like, honestly. But it's also, it's not just money, it's stability, it's structure, it's comfort. And I think, yeah, like I was saying, like you're just gonna get more comfortable and like all the stuff I was just saying. So that's all I have to say for your for Taurus placements. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Oh, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and let me know if this reading resonated in the comments below, because I love to see that. But I'm gonna move on to the next sign now. So thank you for watching. Hi, Gemini placements. Let's see what predictions I have for July. So we're going to start with the tarot cards, and we have the Hierophant, the 8 of Wands, and the 3 of Swords. I feel like what's gonna happen in July, so I feel like you guys have just been hurt by just basically there's been some emotional pain, and I think it's just been really affecting you in the past, like these past few months or the past year, whatever. And you're finally getting to a place where you can start feeling like yourself, but really like working again, or not working, but getting back on your path and like back towards your goals. Like I feel like now it's like before you were just like focusing on like the healing from this pain, and now you're like you were in like survival mode, and I feel like now you can thrive, because we have the 8 of Wands, and like I just see this as like someone like walking on a path, and like this is the path, and like this is like sunbeams just bursting out, like this is like happiness and success and, you know, all that positive stuff. So you're right back on the path to positivity in every aspect of your life. And then we have the Hierophant here, and I feel like, you know, you've learned a lot from your healing, this healing process, and your pain, and you're gonna like it changed you, and it changed you for the better. And I feel like you've become wiser, you learned a lot. You might also, on this path to positivity, you may meet someone who's gonna mentor you, or I feel like you're gonna become a mentor to someone else who might also be going through some emotional pain right now. And it's like I feel like if that's the case for you, like this is a general reading, so I'm reading for a lot of people, but if that's the case for you, I feel like you're gonna feel like, okay, like I went through all of this, but I didn't go through it for nothing. Like you can help someone else like get back on their path to positivity sooner. So now I want to read your guidance cards. So we have the power of support. Just talking about mentor and stuff, y'all. I'm a real psychic. Okay. Sorry. The power of support. I am grateful for all the love and support I receive. It is the most precious of life's gifts. I like this card. I've never seen this card before. So yeah, this is a good time to really value your support system. Lean on your support system more if you're still going through this emotional pain and you're not definitely back on the path of positivity, because don't expect all of this to happen July 1st or even July 7th. Like some of this might not come until July 23rd, so this is a good time to lean on your support system again. And it's funny, I was just telling one of my Gemini friends that I would I would want to throw us I would want to throw a support system party, and it's basically just like a party for everyone in my support system to let them know that I appreciate them. So, I mean, you can take my idea if you want. I think it's a really good idea, but definitely lean on them, whether you're still going through your emotional pain or not. It's still good. And this card might also be saying that you're gonna be a new part of someone else's support system. So and if that is the case for you, I just want to say, remember how, we'll recognize how important that is to someone. Like if someone is continuously going to you for things, remember to check up on them. Remember to give them the advice that you wish you would have had when you were going through your own thing or in the past. So yeah, I'm gonna move on to the next card. Inner wellspring. I have an inner wellspring of love that luxuriously overflows with abundance. Okay, this definitely relates to that path of positivity, and I love this artwork as well. That's why I bought this deck. But this definitely relates to that path of positivity that I was talking about. And just having more inner love and inner compassion, while you're still going on this path of positivity, because just because it's the path of positivity doesn't mean you're not gonna run through some negativity. Like that's right on the path too. Just so you know, but keep up with that inner love and that inner compassion, and lean on your support system as well. And if you are gonna be a part of someone else's support system, this is also a good thing to tell them too, like to have more compassion for themselves while they're on this journey. And that's a good message for you too. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Coins. And at the bottom of the deck we have the 8 of Coins. And the 8 of Coins, it's just like, I just see that's putting the final piece to the puzzle, so that could be the final piece of this overall lesson that's coming out of your pain, or just getting back into working on what you really wanted to work on while you've been going through this healing again. So that's all I have to say for that's all I have to say for Gemini placements. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date for more videos. And if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the description box below, because I love to see that. So thank you all again, and I'm moving on to the next sign. Hi, Cancer placements. Let's see what prediction I have for you guys for July. So we have the 7 of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. Okay. I think you guys have been doing a lot of thinking. I'm also a Cancer moon, so yeah, I can relate to a bunch of thinking. Like, my anxiety has been a little, like, a lot, just like up to here. But I feel like there's some risks that you guys might have to take in July, and that you might be afraid of, because you can't like decide if you should take the risk or not, or like when you should take the risk. Like, there's just a lot of like I don't knows behind it. Like, you're just trying to like think and process and think and process and think and process. But we also have the Queen of Swords, and the Queen of Swords is you know, she's a queen, she's in charge, she's very smart, she makes wise decisions, and she does take her time. So I think what you need to know is, whatever this risk is, this decision is that you've been thinking about, that you can't decide on, that you just have all these I don't knows, I have no clue, I don't know what to do. Take your time with it and trust yourself. Trust in your intuition as well, and not just your thoughts. Because I mean, your thoughts do connect to your intuition, but if your mind is scrambled, that means like your intuition isn't coming through. So I would say get more in tune with it so you can make a decision. I think this would be like a good time to meditate, to maybe calm down your thoughts. And if meditation doesn't work for you, you can try something else. Like anything can be meditative, so whatever calms you. So if it's painting, if it's something creative like that, for me it's like drinking tea. That helps calm my mind. Sometimes for people it's cooking, and you guys are like, or Cancer placement, so it could be something to do with like the home, or being with family or something like that. Whatever, have something calm you down so you can get to whatever this is. And then back to what I was saying about the intuition. I feel like the Queen of Swords, I feel like, because she's like female, and intuition is more of a female energy, but she's of swords, like she kind of is forced to balance those two sides of her, so she can make her wise intellectual decisions. And then also with the Queen of Swords, she's very guarded as well, so that might play into why you're so confused. Maybe you're a little too guarded. You're too, or like you want to protect something, and that makes a lot of sense, because you guys, I mean, Cancer placements, the ruled by the crab, they're like, they just like go into their shell sometimes and like don't want to come out, which makes sense if you've been like, whatever this risk or decision is. Like, I know like it can be hard, and you want to make sure you're not gonna get hurt and whatever, but so you're not so confused, I would also say like it might be a good time to just like let out of your shell a little bit, just a little at a time, and see what good comes out of it. So I'm going to read your guidance cards now. We have Path Awareness. If I sincerely ask, I am always guided back to the right path for me and to my central purpose. I like this card. I feel like this is basically, like I was saying, ask your intuition for guidance and help so you can get back on your path and you're not so confused. And then we have Sanctuary. In my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and comfort. And I'm just going to show you this card too, so I showed you the last one. Yeah, so I think another thing, like I was saying, like have something to calm down your mind. If you haven't, what am I trying to say? So like I said, like calm down your mind, and like how that might be related to something with the home. Try to make your home a sanctuary, and somewhere like where you can have peace and comfort, and you can settle out all these thoughts and all these decisions and all this just like thinking that you've been doing. And with the Queen of Swords, like I feel like the Queen of Swords and with the Sanctuary card, and it's like, I get the feeling that maybe you just haven't had a lot of peace, and you felt like, and that's why you're so guarded. It's like I was saying, like I understand like maybe something happened or something, but I think like a big part of July is that you're gonna try to find like your peace again, because like with all this stuff going on in here, like it's hard to find some peace. So I want to pull another guidance card for you guys. I haven't did that with anyone else, so you guys are special. Did I say I was a Cancer moon already? I can't remember. I think I did. But yeah, I totally relate. I totally feel y'all on like an emotional level, like honestly. So let's see what else the cards have to say for Cancer placements. Just like one more card for Cancer placements. Oh jeez, I'm just, oh Jesus. Yeah. Soul's Journey. Oh my God. We have the card number 21. 21 is my lucky number. All like everyone I know, everyone that's close to me or like has talked to me for more than like 15 minutes probably knows that. Like my birthday is January 21st. I have 21 letters in my full name. If you're into numerology, 21 is like 2 + 1, that's 3. I'm a life path number 3. Like that's my number, man. So Soul's Journey. Living from soul opens me to the magic that exists when I surrender to divine manifestation on its own terms and timing. And I'll show you guys the card. And you know, I really like this card because of like the moons in the background, so definitely like connects to what I was saying about intuition. But we have this rainbow of colors here, and every time I see rainbows, I immediately like think of the chakra system, because I do a lot of chakra healing and chakra balancing during my daily meditations. So I think that's also something that you guys should incorporate into your spiritual routine if you don't already, or at least just like look into it and study the chakra system and see if you connect to it. What was I also thinking? Yeah, overall I just feel like you guys just have a lot of anxiety that you might have to work through, again with like all this swords and all this mental energy, maybe coming from not an earth sign, an air sign. Shoot, I'm an air sign. What else did I was gonna say? Oh, the last thing that I was gonna say was everything you're going through right now, like it does connect to something deeper. Like there's a lesson through all this madness that connects to your soul journey, like the card was saying. So I know that doesn't like really help you emotionally, or may not help you emotionally, but if you can just like try to stick it through and stay in high spirits as much as you can, and find the lesson and the meaning out of all of whatever it is you're going through, that may give you more peace as well. So that's all I have to say for Cancer placements. Please let me know if this reading resonated in the comments down below, because I love to see that. Please like, share, and subscribe to stay up to date to my channel. But that's all I have to say for you guys. So thank you for watching. Hi Leo placements. Let's see what prediction I have for July. So we have, whoa, we have the Strength card. The Strength card represents Leo, the sign of Leo in tarot, so that's really cool. We have the Page of Coins, and we have the Seven of Wands. So yeah, a lot of signs have been getting like the like tarot card that represents their sign today. So that's really cool. Like, I don't know, I guess I'm really picking up on you guys' energy, like strong. Strength. See, connections. So I feel like yeah, what do I feel like? I feel like in July, like, you guys are just gonna be more dynamic. You guys are feeling yourselves. I mean, like y'all always do. If you didn't know, Leos and Aquarius are sister signs, so they're directly across from each other in the astrology wheel. So like, what like a shared trait that we have is like a lot of confidence, in like big egos, which isn't always a problem as long as it doesn't like overpower you, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you guys are definitely going to be feeling yourselves. You're definitely going to feel strong and powerful again. You might be like stepping in charge of something. It could just be like back in charge of your own life, because we have like this Seven of Wands. Like, I really like this card because I just see it as like someone like running to catch like their wands, like their dreams and what belongs to them. And I think of like lately, I've been thinking of like wands, like, you know, like magic wands. Like they're trying to manifest, they're trying to get things done, and that's what you guys are trying to do. Excuse me. And with this Page of Coins too, that's like you might have like new money coming in July, or a new job that you're really excited for, a new job that like aligns with your passion as well. But I see you guys as just being like really excited for life in July, which is really nice to hear. Like, that's such a great positive message. Let's see what your guidance cards are. So we have Love-Based Reality. I am so nurtured when I surround myself with friends and family who support a love-based reality. So you guys might be, yeah, like the card is saying, surrounding yourself by more positive people. Maybe you've lost touch with positive people and you're just trying to just get back in tune with them. Or you're just learning how to love your life again, and to create a life that you love as well. And then, oh wow, we have Loving from the Inside. It is a blessing to give myself the gift of my own presence. That sounds like some Leos. That sounds like something a Leo would say. Hold on, I'm gonna read it again. It is a blessing to give myself the gift of my own presence. I love this. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna be feeling yourself, you're gonna be loving yourself. And like, I'm laughing, but this is serious. Like, I really do believe that you should feel like your presence is a gift. Like, your presence is a gift to yourself, and your presence is a gift to others. And I like how these two cards tie in together, because you don't just give gifts to anybody. Okay, you don't give your gift to just any old, like, you don't just give gifts to just like any old person on the street. You got to get to know them first, and make sure they align with you, and that they lived in a love-based reality instead of some hate-based reality. Because that's another thing that I've been seeing, or that I've noticed, is that Leo placements, they get like, sometimes they just have a lot of haters. Sometimes okay, now I'm talking too fast, but like, yeah, sometimes I feel like they just attract a lot of haters and a lot of jealousy, because they are so confident and they are just so in love with themselves, and people aren't used to that. But that's one reason why I really like Leos, because I feel like people should embrace like their ego in a positive way. Embrace your confidence. like I said, realize your presence is a gift, and your gift is not for everybody. So can I show y'all guys this card? I just want to show you the card. I love this. I love all the orange, the red, like the fiery energy. Like, definitely ties into this well. What else I was gonna say? You guys might want to pick up some like red and orange crystals as well, because there's a lot of red and orange here. First thing that came to my mind was like carnelian. I have carnelian. So I mean, that's pretty short. I'm gonna pull, I don't know if I should pull some more guidance cards or some more tarot cards. Guidance or tarot. I'm gonna do guidance. So I'm gonna pull maybe like 2 extra cards for you guys, because I feel like that message was so short. But it was just like straight to the point. But like, I always want to have more to say to y'all, you know. So let's see what's going on. More messages for Leos and, oh jeez, that was messed up. More messages for Leos in July. Oof. See what these two are. So we have quiet nourishes me. Quiet nourishes me. It connects me to the power of now. I see this as like meditating more, honestly. Just having more peace, having more quiet. Because like as I was like shuffling, I was thinking like, like is all of like this strength and this love from the inside and this love-based reality, like, have you guys been struggling with your confidence? Like, have you guys been just feeling insecure for some reason? I feel like all of that is just gonna be fixed, or not all of it, but you know, you're gonna be like, you're just gonna be feeling more secure and like loving yourself again. So if, and I was just saying to one of the other signs, like, don't expect my predictions to come true like July 3rd. Like all of this might not come to the last day of July. It's still July though. But what can help it come faster is if you listen to what I was saying from these guidance cards, and like meditating more could also help with that. And then we have friendship. Aww. I am deeply grateful for the gift of friends. My appreciation for them is endless. So yeah, your friends could also help you feel that strength and love again, like what I've been saying. So if you've been distancing yourself from your friends, definitely get back in touch with them. Get back in touch with the ones who are good for you, the ones who build you up and not tear you down, and the ones that you get excited to see, you know. That's another thing that I have to say for you guys. So that's all I have. I really like this card too. It's just beautiful. I love this whole deck. Okay, sorry. That's all I have for you guys. Please let me know if this reading resonated in the description box below, because I just love to see that. Please like, share, and subscribe, and check the description box for the services I'm offering. And that's all I have for you guys. So thank you for watching. Hi Virgo placements. Let's see what predictions I have for you guys in July. So we have the 5 of Cups, the 3 of Wands, and the 8 of Wands. So what I'm getting from this instantly is that you guys have dealt with some loss, emotional loss. So this could be like a friend, this could be your relationship, this could be a job, maybe someone passed on, and either you guys are still like dealing with this hurt and this pain, or you're gonna be like just working through all of that emotion in July. Because something like about the Five of Cups, I'll just show you guys. So it talks about like someone like just looking at the empty cups that they have instead of like looking at the, what am I trying to say? So they're looking at like all the empty cups they had, all the bad things that's going on in their life, and not looking at the positive and the things that they still do have, because they had more loss than gain. Like you see, it's 3 cups over here and 2 cups over there, and they're, sorry, my neighbors are kind of loud. I don't know if you guys can hear them, but and it's late, like what are they doing? But like their back is just turned to like what's going good on in their life, and the things that they still do have. So I'm not trying to tell you like, oh, just stop thinking about what went wrong and just focus on the good, but it's like work through what went wrong, still honor those emotions and work through those emotions. But while you're doing that, also see what 2 full cups that you have, and that you can still be grateful for. So if it is some type of loss that you're mourning, whether like whatever kind of loss it is, you still have these other cups that you can like hone in on when like the loss just gets too much for you to bear. Does that kind of make sense? Like I don't want you to like ignore your hurt and stuff like that. I don't advise that. I will never tell anyone that. But just know, like, while there's terrible things going on, there's still good going on too. So that might help you in your process, but I don't know. If it helps, I'm happy it helped. If it didn't, we'll just ignore it. But like, you know, this is like the only like sad sad card that you have in this tarot, in the tarot spread, because you have these 2 wands here. You have the 3 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands is like someone like getting back into action, and like kind of like picking up where they left off, kind of, or just like starting on their project again. And like this card came up in like a different reading, and I was saying with the 8 of Wands, this is like someone back on a path to positivity, someone back on like kind of like a divine path, the path to their dreams, the path to their passions. So you're just gonna be like working on that again in July, which is really good. So it seems like that like whether you've healed fully or not, that you can like refocus your energy to get back on like what has nourished you before, which is really good. And I do want to just check the bottom of the deck. So we have the 4 of Wands, more wands. Okay, y'all. I mean, Wands is good energy, you know. Wands is like I said, like dream, passions. Also think of like wands is like magic wands. So like you just like whipping up whatever you want, like you just manifesting, you just like working your magic, really. And there's also like wands is fire energy. So maybe it could be like, maybe you're dealing with like a fire sign or someone with like fire placements in their big 3, so there's some moon rising, or a fire stellium, like a stellium, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video. So when you have 3 or more planets in a sign or a house, that's a stellium. But maybe they've been helping you like focus on or like getting back on track to what fulfilled you before, because the 4 of Wands talks about like celebration. So you're feeling happy again. You're gonna feel happy again. This is like celebration with like family and friends, or just like your community base. So this is really good, and it's like a really positive reading for you guys. And I'm happy for you guys too. So that's really cool. Oh wow, I just thought of like it's funny. Okay, so one of my favorite aunts, she's a Virgo. Also, one of my favorite aunts, she has the same birthday as Beyonce. Beyonce, if you're watching this, I love you. I hope this reading resonates for you and as well. Yeah, but I was thinking like my aunt, Oh wow, her birthday is September 4th. We have the Four of Wands. That's so cool. Okay. What was I about to say? She's celebrating her 12th anniversary. Her 12-year anniversary for her marriage. So I think that's, I mean, I don't know. I just like thought of that. Yeah, I just like, this is just like a really good, like this is a really good reading. Like I'm really happy for you guys, because this Five of Cups, like this is a lot. Like I know this is hard, like whatever this was or whatever this is that you're still going through, I know it's hard, but it's basically like it's going to get better. Like it is definitely going to get better in July. So let's see what your guidance cards have to say. So we have Inner Wellspring. I have an inner wellspring of love that luxuriously overflows with abundance. So I definitely see this as like focusing on more self-love, self-compassion, and yeah, just love in all forms. Love from yourself, love from the universe, love from the friends that you're celebrating with, or the family. And then the second guidance card we have is boundaries. Okay. My clear boundaries allow me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. So if you guys have been having problems with boundaries, I'm going to show you this card too. If you guys have been having problems setting up boundaries, or maybe you have too many, I don't really feel that though. Like you could have too many boundaries where you're like you're not letting people in so they can help you and you can get to this celebration. Because this could be another thing, because I was saying like how like a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire planets may be coming in to help you. This could be like let your guard down a little bit so they can get in and help you. But if you have been having trouble with boundaries, like definitely start, look up ways to practice setting those, and just in small steps, baby steps, one step at a time. But that is all that I have for you guys. Please let me know if this reading resonated in the comments below, because I absolutely love to see that. Please like this video, share it, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date. And that's all I have. Thank you for watching. Hi Libra placements. Let's see your prediction for July. So we're gonna start with the tarot cards and then move on to the guidance cards after that. So first we have the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, and the Emperor. Okay. This is wild. Okay, so I'm really excited because, you guys probably didn't know, but I'm a Libra rising. So this reading is also for me. And I'm seeing this as you guys need to take a business risk. So the Ace of Swords is like Seven of Swords is like, I just see it as like taking a risk, like sacrificing and stuff like that. The Ace of Swords, because of these buildings, I'm just thinking like new, like a new business, or like new ideas. Yeah, like new ideas that are going to be coming to you in July, that might be scary and might be risky, but I feel like a lot of good's going to come out of it, because we have the Emperor here. The Emperor is just a boss man. Like he's the emperor, he's in charge. It also represents the sign of Aries in tarot, and you might be dealing with an Aries, or you might also have some Aries in your chart as well. But like I just feel like you guys just have to, I feel like also you guys are gonna be like bossing up like your mental state, so you believe that you can be in charge, and that you can be a leader, and that you can do all these things that seem scary and risky and all of that kind of stuff, like I just see good things coming out of this. So I will say definitely like pay attention to any new ideas that you're getting. Just if something is like something you've been repeatedly thinking about, that's something that you need to lock onto and hold on to, because it's a sign for you to do something that aligns with like I keep saying business, but like a business idea that you might have, or just an idea to like improve your life and to push you further. Something that I always do is that I keep a journal on me. Like I have, where is it? I don't know where it's at. Okay. Like this journal stays with me. Which way does it go? I can't even remember. One of my friends got this for me for Christmas, actually. Shout out to Bree if you're watching this. Actually, Bree wouldn't be watching this because she doesn't have any Libra placements. But shout out to Bree anyway. I keep this on me. I write down all of my ideas, all of my emotions, all of that. And also on my phone, I like to use the app OneNote. Like Microsoft OneNote. Like it's in like all connected to like the Microsoft Office, like all of that kind of stuff. And this is basically like a notebook, and I have like different notebooks and different categories for like different ideas that I keep down. So I definitely think you guys should keep track of that, because the Ace of Swords, like, it's just like new, it's like new ideas, and I feel like they're just gonna be coming and rushing to you, because remember that Libra is also an air sign, and swords represents air. So I feel like those are just gonna be really like coming at you quick, and you need to write them down and keep track of them so you don't lose them, because I feel like they're really gonna be key. And like I said, I am a Libra rising. Like I really feel like I'm talking to myself right now, and of course I'm talking to y'all too. My camera just said 11111. So all those ones, because we number one, that's just like, if you're into numerology, that's just like new energy, new beginnings, just new. Like I feel like you're a new boss. You're a new person. Like you're not necessarily a new boss. Like I feel like, you know, I always been a boss, like you always been a boss, but now everyone else is gonna know. Maybe they just didn't know. It's time for them to know. I'm getting too cocky in this reading, like I need to calm down. But let's see what the bottom of the deck is. Bruh, we have the Empress. Literally the husband and wife, mother and father, the perfect pairing. Like overall, honestly, I feel like the Empress could represent Libra, like in the tarot deck, and I think it would be really cool because Libra and Aries are sister signs. Oh, I forgot to say that too. Like, yeah, just more connections. They're sister signs. I feel like another message for you guys because of this card is to just remember your power. Like you have all this physical business, like that type of power, like very like you know, masculine traits, all that masculine energy, because I feel like, I'm pretty sure this card also represents the divine masculine, but you also have that divine feminine energy in you as well that you need to express that type of boss power too, because you can't, like I was saying this in one of my other videos, like you can't just have all masculine power, because you'll just be like doing too much without thinking, without like a place of where to go, and you're just gonna be doing the wrong things. And you can't just like sit on your intuition and your emotions, because nothing is ever gonna get done. So you need to do both. Man, I love this card. This is also one of my favorite cards in the tarot deck as well. And it's the number 3. I'm a life path number 3. So I love that as well. Man, good reading for y'all. Good reading for us. Let's see what these guidance cards are. So we have embracing change. With every loss, I understand that something new is about to be birthed beyond what I can imagine. So I feel like you guys might have been going through like I do feel like you guys have some good changes coming in. Again, after you take some risk, after you do some sacrifices, after you get over this not, I guess, yeah, kind of a fear, a slight fear, because good change is coming in. And then the next card, oh, I didn't show you the card, I'm sorry. I always like to show these cards because the artwork is beautiful. At least I don't think I showed the card. Oh no, can't remember. And then we also have appreciation. Appreciating the good that exists in my here and now expands my awareness to all the, oh my god, I'm just gonna start over. Appreciation. Appreciating the good that exists in my here and now expands my awareness to all that is good in the universe. So I definitely think that, like, if you guys haven't like, no matter where you are in your life right now, if the good changes haven't happened yet, if they already happened, no matter what, you should be appreciating and, like, grateful for, like, everything that you have and, like, everything that's going on right now. So I think you, like, appreciate your life right now, appreciate who you are, appreciate the lessons that you've been going through, because you are going to have some good changes, and you should appreciate those good changes as well. Because if you don't appreciate them, I feel like they's gonna be ripped away from you, honestly, and if you aren't grateful for them as well. So, man, I mean, I'm excited for us. Like, I'm excited for Libra placements. Like, I really am. I feel like July is gonna be, like, really good for you guys. So that's all that I have to say. Actually, it's not. I can't take my eyes off of this appreciation card. I can't take my eyes off this artwork. I don't know, it's something about this artwork. I'm just gonna show you guys again, because if anyone has any, like, visual connections to this card, like, I'm, like, really attracted to this dove and these, like, white feathers. Like, I also feel like there's, like, some protection, some divine protection that's over you as well. Because, you know, this is probably why the Empress is here, because the Empress is like a mother. She's nurturing, she's caring. That's around you spiritually, in case you aren't believing in whatever this is. You are. I feel like whatever this change is, all these ideas, they're coming from spirit, they're coming from the divine. They are there for a purpose, and it's your responsibility to take those ideas, how little or small, how big or small they are, to run with them and like run to the wind and just go with it. You guys are divinely protected, and I tell myself this every day, if in case you don't, that you are divinely protected. So I'm preaching too much. All right, so that's all I gotta say for Libra placements. Please let me know if this reading resonated. Let me know in the comments down below, because I absolutely love to see that. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date to future videos. And thank you all for watching. Hi, Scorpios. Let's see what July predictions I have for you guys. So we have the Three of Cups, the Hermit, and the Page of Coins. And I'm also gonna just flip over your guidance cards now. I haven't been doing that for other signs, or other placements, but we have, oh, true worth. Okay, my true worth is intrinsic and shines from my inner being like a sacred jewel of love and compassion. I love this, and I love this artwork. It's so pretty. I love how this jewel is pictured right here. And then we also have following my truth. Believing in and following my inner truth helps me live an authentic and empowered life. Select this card too. So let's see what I'm getting. I feel like you guys might be like really focused in July. Just like focus on bettering yourself. Focus on bettering yourself and improving yourself for the same thing. But like focusing on like balancing your career and your money, your stability with your emotions as well. And I'm getting that because like we have the Three of Cups, and I see that as just like emotional support. So like with the Three of Cups, like all the cups are pouring into each other. And this is like a good card or good representation of a support system. So I feel like you guys are just focusing on yourself. Maybe you've I don't know. Well, I was going to say two things because this is a general reading, so I'm going to get a lot of messages while I'm doing these. And if it doesn't resonate with you, then just ignore it. It wasn't for you. And if it does, well, I'm glad I helped. But I feel like maybe you've either like gone through something where you needed all this emotional support, and you guys are like finding your light again. Because like with this Hermit card, like it's like this guy, I mean, let me get it a little close there. So you see this figure and they're kind of like reading this book, and like there's this light like illuminating from it. And I feel like this is them, like whatever they're reading, whatever they're researching, it's helping them be positive again, helping them be happy, helping them become more enlightened, become more spiritual. And that might be happening for you guys as well. Maybe you're just going through like a new spiritual awakening also. But I feel like this support system has definitely been impactful on your life. And like if you've been spending, so the two things I was getting is that like you went through something and the support system has been helping you find your positivity again, or that you've been spending too much time alone, too much time in hermit mode, and you need to lean back on your old support, or your old / current support system. And then yeah, I'm just getting like the importance of like friendships and family and like groups again. Like maybe it's time to get back into a group setting for some reason. Like that's gonna help you in some way. It also might be connected to like a job or a business venture, or just like I was saying before, or I don't know if I said it before, but just like more stability in your life. I kind of want to pull. Yeah, I'm gonna pull some more like tarot cards, just a few more to just clarify this reading, because I was getting a lot of mixed messages. This is the bottom. This is at the bottom of the deck. The bottom of the deck we have the Five of Wands, which talks about chaos. So yeah, some like I just remember this like being like chaotic energy, and also like fighting for what you want. So maybe that happened, something chaotic happened or is going to happen, and that's why you go into hermit mode, or that's why you need to lean back on your support system. So just for, sorry about that, my camera cut off, but I was just about to clarify or just get more messages with the tarot card. So let's see what they say. So more messages for Scorpios in July. More messages for Scorpios in July. Okay, I'm gonna do like 2 cards, I guess. Okay. So we have the Four of Wands and the Hangman. So the Four of Wands talks about like celebrating. So you might have more things to celebrate, or it's just a time to, like I was saying, like get back in your support system, get back to having more fun with people. And then with the Hangman, I see that as like you letting go of something. So that could be like letting go of some past hurt, some past pain, letting go of a different mindset. Because like with these 2 guidance cards, we have true worth and following my truth. A lot of truth here. So maybe like you were stuck in an old mindset where you didn't know what your worth was, and you didn't feel the confidence or like that you could succeed in following your truth, which I see that as like yes, living to be your authentic self, but also like following on the path that was meant for you. So like I hate to sound so like cliche, but or like following a path less traveled, like that might also be something that you guys have to do, that you guys are learning and getting used to. And then also see that like you to help and aid you in that, you might also have to take things into a different perspective. So yeah, just like kind of looking at things differently if you've been having trouble like getting back into the flow of your life from this past hurt or whatever. So and I was like talking about these cards again. So yeah, the true worth. Yeah, realize your worth. Follow your truth. I'm trying to think if I'm getting anything else. Oh, did I already say that you should probably like get deeper into spirituality? Did I say that already? That's definitely gonna help you like build up your worth and your confidence again, and follow your truth. And that's probably, I mean, I mentioned this before when I was talking about the Hermit card, but I feel like I didn't really hone in on it. But this might also be like a good sign to embark on a spiritual journey, whether it's a new one or continuing the one, or getting further, deeper, farther, deeper, whatever, in the journey that you've already started. So I do see one thing. If you've been thinking of like taking up a new divination or a certain, so like if it's like tarot cards or astrology, reading runes, getting into witchcraft, that might be something that you study. And if you've been thinking about studying it, then it's definitely a sign to do that. Because I also see, I feel like I didn't really mention this when I was talking about the Hermit card, but this is also someone like studying and I mean, I mentioned it, but I didn't really like hone in on it, like I was saying before, like studying and learning new things and building up their skills. Because whatever, like if it is a divination, like with astrology, tarot, whatever I was just saying, there might be some money attached to it. And like I don't want to like sound like, oh, money is everything, but listen, like we got bills, everybody got bills. So if like I was just saying, like this could be something that you could make money off of as well. And if you've already started on like starting up these new divinations, I think I'm also getting a message that it's time to raise your prices. Because I'm just looking at this true worth card, and it's time to know what your true worth. Like your prices are too low. Your prices are way too low. And I'm also getting that your standards might be a little too low. Not trying to be rude, but like maybe some of the people that you have around, they're not really worth your time, you know. So really honing on this true worth card. I'm gonna read this again, and for the last time I'm gonna read both of these again, because I usually end on these cards so people can like remember them. So true worth. My true worth is intrinsic and shines from my inner being like a sacred jewel of love and compassion. So definitely remember what your true worth is. And then following my truth. Believing in and following my inner truth helps me live an authentic and empowered life. Ooh, I didn't even notice that like this figure, like she has like it's all indigo. Well, it's like blue, but like in like it's like blue. Yeah, it's mainly blue, but she has this like little flower figure over her third eye, and that definitely connects to like spirituality and psychic powers and your intuition, and following your truth is definitely. Sorry about that. My video cut out again, but I was just saying how the third eye is also closely tied into your intuition and following your truth. So, oops. So that's all I have to say for Scorpio placements. Thank you all for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you stay up to date about future videos. And if this reading resonated, please let me know in the comments down below because I love to see that. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Hi Sag placements. Let's see what July has for you guys. So I'm just going to start with your tarot cards. So you have the Knight of Coins, the Hangman, and the Devil. Okay, I shouldn't have said it like that because I don't want you guys to get scared. Like let's just get into what this says. So I'm getting a few things. So let's just start with the Devil card because since I introduced it so like dramatically, which I shouldn't have done, but maybe you guys have been obsessing over something or dealing with some type of trauma, some type of just like some hard times. And but with this Hangman here, I feel like you're trying to leave that in the past, get past it, let it go, and like turn over your life. Or does that make sense? Like take a new turn in your life, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Like there's a saying that's like that, but I'm not saying it right. But you know what I'm saying. Like you're trying to get out of the this like negative space and into something new. And I get that because we have the Hangman card here, like I said earlier. And the Hangman, like he's hanging upside down, just looking at the world in a new perspective. And like trying to just like leave the past behind them. So hopefully in July you're trying to get past all of this obsession, abuse, sadness, like all that negativity. And I see that in doing so you're gonna bring in more stability, more riches, more comfort into your life. By letting this go, because we have the Knight of Coins, and the Knight of Coins is one of the slowest moving people like cards in the tarot deck, because knights are already slow. Like I mean, knights aren't always slow, but like coins just move like super duper slow, like snails. So I feel like all these better things are gonna slowly come to you once you learn to release all of this devil energy, like I was saying before. And now, and I'm also thinking it doesn't have to be like a, I mean, it's one, I want to say a devil card is not representative of like the literal devil, like in religion, so don't think about that. But I was also going to say that the devil card represents the sign of Capricorn in astrology, which is actually the next sign that I'm doing. So and Capricorn is like the father of the zodiac, and is also like super about their money and really about business too. So I was also thinking that maybe you're taking a better look at your business deals. Maybe you had some bad business going on and you're trying to change things around and give that a new perspective, and that's going to be positive for you because we have that money, that stability, that success that I was talking about earlier that's slowly coming in too. So that's two different messages that I gave. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But let's see what your guidance cards have to say. So we have service as co-creation. My service, no matter how great or small, is a conscious act of co-creation with the world. So I think this is I see this as the importance, like you're probably gonna find more importance in the, like, your actions in the world and the little things you do, and how your little things can add up to bigger things in your own life, and basically how your actions affect your own life and how your actions affect others as well. Like, maybe you're gonna be more conscious of that, and maybe that's like, maybe that, I feel like that relates to like that devil energy that I was talking about, like that negativity, and giving things a different perspective. So if you've been like engaging in a lot of just like bad things, like morally wrong things, like things you know you shouldn't be doing, I feel like you're finally gonna realize how your actions affect others. For some reason, I'm thinking about cheating. Some of y'all step out on your people. Another thing, so if some of y'all did cheat, first, I mean, I ain't gotta tell you, shame on you, like, you already know that. But if you, I'm gonna just say, like, so like I said, the devil, it represents the sign of Capricorn. Capricorn is ruled by the planet Saturn. Saturn is all about karma and karmic debts. So I feel like if you don't get a hold or like ahead of this situation now, karma is gonna catch up to you, and it might take over and swipe everything that's, well, not, I don't want to say everything that's good in your life, but a lot of good things in your life, it might just take it away if you don't like own up to it, if you don't start changing your actions right now. July could go either way for you. So I say get ahead of this. If you have been engaging in some morally wrong decisions, it's time to stop now. It's time to change those actions now, so it doesn't affect you farther down the line. And then the next card we have is creative cocooning. Creative cocooning is the freedom I give myself. I create a safe nest for peace, healing, and calm. So this could be a time where I feel like this is just like a good time for reflection. I feel like the hangman also represents that too. Because while he's just hanging here, like, I mean, he ain't got nothing else to do but think, but reflect. And that's really what you have to do if you're trying to give your life a new perspective and let things go. You have to reflect. So I feel like this is going to be like a big reflection month for you. And you're going to just like learn a lot of lessons. Saturn also represents lessons as well. So I think that's what's going to happen for you. And like these three words that came in the creative cocooning card, peace, healing, and calm, that really is something that you guys need and that you guys should hone on in July. Peace, healing, and calm. I kind of want to pull some more guidance cards for you guys, because I mean, I think the devil could have used more guidance. I was just reading about, like, I'm not really religious, but I do like the stories in the Bible because I think they're interesting. I actually wasn't reading it. I was watching a video on YouTube about the story of how the devil became the devil. And, he could have used a lot more guidance. Like, he shouldn't have been so cocky, and he wouldn't have, he shouldn't have turned against God. Like, he just needed more help or something. Or, maybe, or I also see like what happened with the devil as a lesson for God and the other angels in heaven, and as a lesson for like regular people. Like, don't be too cocky. Don't think you can turn against what's good and everything's gonna be okay. Like, no, you're gonna lose against good when you're evil. Like, good wins most of the time. Like, I feel like eventually good does win. That's why, like, karma does happen. I'm rambling now. I'm just gonna get into the cards. I'm just gonna pull some more guidance cards for you guys. So let's see what else we have for Sagittarius. Also, another thing I'm thinking before I finish shuffling, you might be dealing with a Capricorn as well, because like the devil card represents Capricorn. Might be dealing with a Capricorn in a negative way, that maybe like a Capricorn that you need to step away from, or a Capricorn that you need to be, or someone with strong Capricorn placements that you need to be conscious of in July. Yeah, so let's just get into more guidance cards. Let's see what else Spirit has to say for Sagittarius in the month of June. I'm shuffling like a professional. Ooh, okay. Oh, all right. See, I started getting cocky and I messed up. Lessons. Okay, let's see what else does. Okay, we'll pull that one. We'll keep shuffling. Let's see what else. Ooh, okay, that'll be enough. So I'll pull 3 more. We have self-renewal. As I clean out old energies, I have more space for that which wants to be birthed into my life. So this is definitely good. Definitely what I was talking about, of letting go of those bad moral or negative, immoral, yeah, I'll just say immoral actions, immoral patterns. I like this. This definitely ties into that self-reflection I was talking about earlier. Boundaries. Okay, I almost mentioned this because Saturn also represents boundaries too. Boundaries. My clear boundaries allow me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. So you may need to set up more boundaries around people who are negatively inflicting your life and your mind and your energetic space. People don't realize like how much your community, people you surround yourself with, can affect you. And I was just going through my phone, like deleting pictures and stuff to save space, and I like screenshot this quote that was like, you are the average of the 5 people you hang around the most. So if the 5 people you hang around the most, if you don't like them, if you don't like the actions they do, if you feel like they don't reflect positive things or positive attributes that you want to have in yourself, then you need to cut those people loose. Or, I mean, I say cut them loose because that's how I prefer to roll, but you know, that's not always the best way. But set up more strict boundaries from those people, so you don't start to reflect their negative traits as well. And then the last card we have is Soul's Journey. This card came up in one of the earlier readings, and it's number 21, which is my lucky number. So Soul's Journey. Living from soul opens me to the magic that exists when I surrender to divine manifestation on its own terms and timing. And what I was saying with the other sign that had this card, I don't remember what sign it was, but I think it was Gemini. It doesn't actually matter, but I was saying that like I saw all these colors in the picture, and it reminded me of the chakra system. And I do a lot of chakra healing. It's a part of my daily manifestation, my daily meditation. So if you've been thinking about working with the chakra system, or if this is your first time hearing about it, definitely look it up. It's helped me a lot in my spiritual journey. And I'm also getting messages that like, if you guys don't have a spiritual routine, or you're new to spirituality, I think this is definitely like a good sign and a good time for you to start on that journey. Like, I feel like this change from negative to positive is definitely, what was I gonna say? Like the change from negative to positive is something that's gonna be important for you in July. And it's like going on a spiritual journey or starting your spiritual journey is also gonna help with that. And if you're confused about what I'm saying in terms of starting a spiritual journey, it's really like, it's kind of hard to explain. Like, let me know if you want to hear about how I started my spiritual journey. But it was basically me I was always a positive person though. So, but like being more positive and reading more spiritual content, engaging in more spiritual content, and and like putting those practices into my own life and seeing the blessings that I got from it. So I think, oh, what I was also gonna say was like this change, I feel like this is meant for you. This change from negative to positive is something that you're supposed to do. I think if you don't get ahead of this soon, whatever negative things that you're engaging in or that people you're around or whatever, if you don't get ahead of this soon, I feel like the universe is gonna push you to, like, it push you and force you to let go of it. And you don't want to get pushed and forced by the universe. It's not always a good thing. So I'm just saying, like, you, like, it's kind of like when your parent tells you to do something tells you to do something and you should listen the first time, and if they keep having to tell you, like, you might get popped or yelled at or whatever happened, whatever experience was, like, you know, some type of discipline. You don't, that's another thing with us, Capricorn and the planet Saturn is also about discipline. You don't want to get any negative discipline from the universe, because the universe will humble you quick. Okay, so get ahead of this. Like, I feel like I feel good things for you guys. Like, I feel like there's just a lot of self-work that you guys have to do, but you are gonna learn and grow a lot from this. What else was I gonna say? Oh, I was thinking about the sign of Sagittarius, and like how the sign of Sagittarius is like I was gonna say like all about travel, but from what I remember, it's like Sagittarian or Sagittarius energy is like a naturally spiritual sign. So I feel like if you haven't tapped into that energy, that's what the universe is trying to force you to do. It's trying to force you to let go. I just thought of let go and let God, but that's not what I wanted to say. Well, maybe if that message resonated with you, let go and let God. But just really, you know what, I'm gonna just say read more on the sign of Sagittarius, whether you're a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Read more about that sign, and read more about like how they like to learn about different religions and different spiritual practices, and implicate those into their own life so they can become more aware and more wise, because Sagittarians are also like a very wise sign too. So yeah, I'm just speaking a lot now. I'm just rambling now. So I'm just gonna say, if this reading resonated with you, please let me know in the comments down below, because I absolutely love to see that. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date for more videos. But good luck to you guys. I believe in you guys. You guys are going to be okay. Well, that is all I have to say. So thank you all for watching. Hi Capricorns. Let's see what July has for you guys. So I'm going to start off with the tarot cards and see what we get. Ooh, so we have the Fool, the Four of Cups, and the Fountain card. So I'm going to have to look this card up, because the Fountain card is not in the original tarot deck. It's like a specific card for just the Fountain tarot deck that I have here. So I'm just gonna look this up in real quick and see what the book says, because I don't come across the card a lot, and like I said, it's not in the original tarot. So this is I'm gonna show it to you guys. So this is the Fountain, and it has a little infinity sign, and it says B. The fountain exists outside and beyond the cycles of birth, death, time, and form. It is the nameless, changeless source of It is the nameless, changeless source of which everything is a part. It is the waking from the dream of separateness and identity, and the recognition of oneself as not only connected to all things, but all things divine nature. When the fountain appears in your reading, relinquish all illusion of control and remain quiet. It invites you to observe, master less, and to just be. effortless and indistinguishably from life. You are the voice and the breath of the universes. So basically, this card is like to just like relax and to try to let go and try to see that like everything's gonna come into place, which I know is hard for you Capricorns, because I have Capricorn stellium, I have a lot of Capricorn friends, I have a lot of Capricorn family. Y'all just want to work. I didn't mean to sound like Rihanna, but that's what y'all want to do. Y'all just work so hard and you worry and you don't talk to people about your feelings and you just like stress yourself out. Like, you just, guys just need to like relax and calm down and like really just chill. Like, just chill. Like, everything is gonna be okay. And that makes a lot of sense because we have this Four of Cups here, and this talks about like someone who just like went through a lot. Maybe you're just getting out of like a funky period. I didn't say it like that, but like, you know, like just like a bad space. Like, maybe you just been going through a lot. You just been down. You just wanna, you didn't really want to do anything. You were maybe you were depressed or just sad, or you're just dealing with like a lot of loss, a lot of negative emotions that were coming up and you weren't ready to deal with. It's another thing with Capricorns and Capricorn placements. They don't really know how to deal with their emotions that well, which is really sad. And something like a big lesson for Capricorn placements for sure, to tap into that emotional energy more. But we do have the Fool card here, so I like that we have the Fool and the Fountain, which is telling you to relax and like, I feel like you're moving out of this energy in July. That's definitely what I feel like. But what you kind of have to do is take a leap of faith. What the leap of faith is, I'm not really sure. I mean, I can clarify this card, but I see it as taking a leap of faith, starting on a new journey, like a new mindset, just a new beginning for yourself in July that's filled with excitement and positivity and this childlike joy. Because the Fool is the first card in the tarot deck, like the absolute first card, like it's number 0, and this is just like a little boy, like a little kid, just like embarking on life's big journey. So I think you need to look at your life as like a child, like a little kid who's just like ready to explore and super curious and just like wants like to get the best out of life. I feel like that's kind of what you guys need to move into. And while I'm thinking about, I keep bringing up child, I think it's also a time to take care of your inner child as well. So your inner child is basically like dealing with your emotions. Like, children are very emotionally expressive. Like, you think of like babies, like they always cry because they can't communicate any other way. Like, that's the only way they can express themselves is through emotion. And then once you get into like I'll say up until, I can't really say, I mean, like, you know, I'm just trying to say, like, kids are very emotional, and that's another, I mean, I was just gonna tie into the fact that like in astrology, people say that like kids often tend to act more like their moon sign than their sun sign. Like your moon sign is your emotions, and kids are usually tend to be more emotional. So I think I'm also feeling like look at your look at your moon sign as well. Like, if you didn't already listen before, that you should look at also the sign of your moon. If you're Capricorn moon, that's great. But also look at how you can like take care of your emotions. Like, really look that up and try to get into that as well. I do want to clarify this Fool card. I mean, I don't even think I need to. I just feel like this is just a new beginning for you guys, basically. Like, July is going to be like kind of like a clean slate, where you can just be and be one with yourself and be one with the universe and stuff like that. This could also be a good time if you to embark on a new spiritual journey, because that's exactly what the Fool is doing. Get deeper into your spiritual journey. Maybe for some of you, you've kind of been like losing track of that. Like maybe you were like super spiritual at one point, or religious, so like you were just deep into some type of positive belief system, and whatever pain or whatever pain from this Four of Cups, maybe that just like knocked you off your path for a little bit. I think it's definitely a sign to get back on that. That's one thing that I do regret from when I was going through a really tough time, is that like I stopped like meditating and stuff. I just kind of like I still like talk to the universe, like I was just like talking to you guys, and I still had that connection, but I wasn't meditating. My mind was all over the place. I wasn't learning more. I wasn't getting deeper into it. I kind of just like stopped where I was, instead of leaning on spirituality for help. That's another thing that I also see for you guys. Like of course spirituality shouldn't be the only help you receive. You have you should also have like your friends and family as a support system, like a mental health professional as well, all these other things. But that's also something that I'm seeing for you guys too. So I said I was going to clarify the full card. I don't really think I should, but I will pull just some more messages for you guys with the tarot deck anyway. I didn't even get to your guidance cards yet, but I'm just feeling like I should pull some more tarot cards for you guys. I feel like you guys just been so stressed, but I feel like you guys are, it's gonna get better in July. And I've been saying it to a lot of the signs here. I mean, not a lot, a few. Like I don't know, I feel like you guys just been going through a tough time, and I really feel for you guys. And it's just gonna get better for you guys, honestly. So just more messages for Capricorn placements in July. What other messages do you have? Capricorn placements in July. I just pulled 3 more cards. Why did I do that? I didn't pull that many, but oh, we have the World card. I just like that card. I mean, it's just like I just see this as like travel. Maybe you're gonna go on a this greatly ties into the full card. Like let's talk about a new journey. It could be like a literal journey that you're going on a trip, whether it's across the road or like down the road or something. You might go on a trip that might help you regain some more peace. Yeah. Also see like you guys might be sitting on top of the world, like taking over the world in July. And maybe it could like, I mean, it could just be like you being more successful, but you just taking over your own world and making it yours, and building it back to where you want it to be, or not even back to where you want it to be, but better than it was ever before. We also have the Six of Swords. So I feel like you guys might be, you might have a partner that might be coming along with you on this journey, or someone that you might be meeting on a journey that's going to help you and get you to where you want to go. And then we have the Nine of Coins. This card has been coming up so much in these readings, and I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards in the tarot spread, like the World card as well. I mean, the World card is like kind of one of my favorites because it's like the number 21. 21 is my lucky number. Also in numerology, it's the number 3. 2 plus 1 is 3. Yeah, so I do have a Capricorn stellium, so I feel like this message is really calling out to me right here. But this Nine of Coins is talking about like an independent woman making boss moves, doing boss things, living a boss life. Yeah, it's just someone getting their stability back, getting back to a fulfilled and successful life. So like I said, I thought things are going to get better for you guys. These 3 cards definitely say that they are, in case you don't believe so. So let's get into your guidance cards and see what they'll say. So we have my creative power. As I invest in my own creative potential, I experience my female creative genius. This might help you in your, I want to show you the card. I always do that. This might help you in your healing, doing some creativity. That also might be a part of like your new journey, and how you can relax a little as well. Excuse me. And then we have embracing change. With every loss, I understand that something new is about to be birthed. beyond what I can imagine. I love that this card came up, because I feel like this, the Four of Cups, like this is the loss, that's being talked about in this Embrace the Change card. This is the loss, and whatever you lost, whatever it was to make space for all this other positive things that's coming in. It was to make space for this new journey. It was to make space so you could relax and just be one with yourself and the universe. It was to make space for you to take over the world. It was to make space for this new partner that's coming in. And I'm not saying romantic. I don't know if it's romantic or not. I'm not really picking up on that. But someone that's going to help you along your journey. Is to make space for you to be back into this independent boss move making person. So that's all I have to say for you guys. Please let me know if this reading resonated. Let me know in the comments down below, because I really love to see that. And check my description box for all the services that I'm offering. I have my $5 tarot card readings. It's 3 cards, any question, and I have a $15 psychic medium reading where you can connect to a past loved one, and you get a 20-minute pre-recorded video. So that is all I have for you guys, and thank you all for watching. Hi Aquarius placements. So let's see what July has for you guys, and of course me as well. So we have the Lovers. Oh shoot. That's crazy, because I was like thinking during shuffling through one of the signs, I was like, I ain't getting no love messages. That is so weird. And I pulled the Lovers for myself. LOL. So we have the Lovers, we have the 7 of Cups, and we have the 10 of Wands. So I see a few things, like of course the Lovers is here, so this could be a potential relationship, a revitalization of a relationship, or just a partner that's coming in July. And it could be romantic, it could be platonic, it could be more self-love for yourself, but you know what I'm trying to say. More self-love. The Lovers doesn't always mean romance. It could just mean love in any form. I was just like shook because of what I said earlier. But I also see that you're struggling with the 7 of Cups. You're struggling to make a decision about something, and this could be about who to be in a relationship with, who to keep around as someone, or like someone in your life, or like making a decision about someone that you love, or the people in your circle that you love. I feel like you're just confused about something that in July, and it could relate to this Lovers energy. I feel like to calm all this confusion down, you really need to hone in on your intuition. That's kind of what I get. Because I feel like when it's like you're struggling to make a decision, or whenever I'm struggling to make a decision, I feel like it's because like either I'm thinking too much and I don't hear my intuition, or I just can't, like, my intuition is just confusing me because my mind is racing. Like it's like it's just a disconnect. Like I'm pointing at my heart, but like whatever. It's just a disconnect. So you gotta get connected again. And the Lovers also talks about a connection. So I think that's just what it is. Get connected to yourself. And then with this 10 of Wands, it's like I feel like you're trying to like maybe you're trying to complete a project and you're just struggling with it for some reason, or you can't decide which way to go, or how to move forward in something. It's just, I just see like a lot of confusion and a little bit of struggle. Yeah, that's what I see for us. I kind of want to pull, I didn't even look at these guidance cards yet. Oh yeah, I have 3 guidance cards for you guys also, but I want to pull some, I want to clarify this Lovers card, because what is going on? Oh, and at the bottom of the deck we have the 3 of Coins, and the 3 of Coins talks about like a partnership, like working together for like some type of goal, and maybe that's what you need to do. Like you need to try and like work with someone or work with yourself and tie in all of your inner pieces to connect and get to a certain goal. Because with this Three of Coins, like I see it as like this person, and you see how like their bottom half is white and the top half is white and the bottom half is black. We also have this white figure here and this black figure here, and it's kind of like you have to combine all of your energies together, your shadow side or your shadow and your light side, your positive and your negative, your yin and yang, like, you know what I'm saying? Just put all your pieces together to make something whole. And maybe that's what it is. You're just confused about how to make yourself whole again, or how to make this partnership whole again. But like I said, I do want to clarify this Lovers card and see what's going on. Yo, like, if I know some of y'all Aquarius placements, no, I do, because hello, I'm an Aquarius. And sometimes we get a little afraid of commitment. So that might be it for some of y'all. Who is afraid of commitment? Huh? Me? Nah. I'm not playing. Okay, so let's see. I just want to clarify this Lovers card here and see what it is. Now, this is a general reading, so everything I say isn't going to resonate with everyone. So for some people, it is going to be like self-love. For some people, it is going to be romantic love. I just want to say that as well. But I do want to clarify this Lovers card and see what is going on. For real? Okay, let's see. Nine of Coins. This card keeps coming up. Okay, so yeah, I definitely see this as self-love, as you loving your independent self more, and realizing that while just realizing that you have the power to complete anything on your own. Like, not to say that you don't need anybody else, because I feel like Aquarians also feel like that. I definitely feel like that all the time. But it is just like, I see it as just like believing in yourself, and honestly, that'll probably take away all that confusion and all this struggle. Just believe in yourself. Just believe that you can do it no matter what. And that's it. And then boom, like, it's, I mean, I'm saying it like boom, problem solved, like it's so easy. It's not easy to get to that place, but I feel like that's where you're gonna get to in July. Now, yeah, okay, so let's just get into these guidance cards. So I pulled 3 guidance cards for you guys. So let's see what we have. We have self-renewal. As I clean out old energies, I have more space for that which wants to be birthed into my life. So I feel like you guys are changing for the better, and that definitely ties into that, you believing in yourself more. You guys are trying to change for the better in July and grow into this. Oh, I love this card, actually. The more I look at it, like, she just has this like beautiful, like all this beautiful garden, this nature around her. I don't know if she grew it herself or what, but it's gorgeous. Like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, she renewed this land and made it beautiful. So you're trying to renew your space, renew your life, and make it beautiful too. In the flow. When I am in the flow, magic happens. So I feel like you guys are just gonna, again, that confusion is gonna float away. You're gonna be believing in yourself. You're gonna be getting into that flow to create more beauty into your life. And the last card we have, the power of support. What was I just saying? That I ain't saying you gotta do it all by yourself. So I'm grateful for all the love and support I receive. It is the most precious of life's gift. So support is definitely going to be a big thing for you in July. Maybe you're finding a new support system, a better support system, and it's improving for you. Maybe you're getting closer to that support system. Maybe you're realizing that your support system isn't that great and you have to support yourself. But remember, you still have your, like, the universe and your angels and your ancestors and everyone who's spiritually rooting for you as support if no one else is there. So like I said, you are never alone, even if you feel alone. That's all I have to say for you guys. No, it's not. Okay, so I don't know. I just saw this as emotional support as well. Like, I feel like I looked at this card and I look at the Lover's card and I look back at this card and I was like, yeah, this might be some emotional support, which is like some romantic emotional support, which is good. So like, and for those of you who are afraid of commitment, like, I know I did joke about it earlier, but like, I don't know, whatever fear is coming from, that might be, again, another something that you're confused about. I'm just thinking, like, you know, try to release some of your trust issues, or work through some of your trust issues, and don't, if it is a partner that you like, if you are someone who's dealing with a new partner or a potential partner, don't bring the baggage from your old relationships into this one, because this could be someone that you can lean on, and you don't want to like ruin that relationship or tarnish that relationship or just add extra problems to it by having like this past baggage. So I feel like that message was for some of you guys, but that's it's officially all that I have to say. So please let me know if this reading resonated with you guys. Let me know in the comments down below, because I love to see that. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date for videos. And that's all I have for my fellow Aquarian placements. Thank you all for watching. Hi Pisces. Let's see what July has for you guys. So we're going to start with your tarot cards and then move on to these guidance / oracle cards that I have. So we have, the Empress. I love that card. The Hangman. It's been coming up a lot today. And the Eight of Swords. I feel like you guys have been going through a lot emotionally these past few months. You just been feeling like defeated. You've probably been going through a lot of depression, just a lot of hard times. But I feel like you guys are gonna release that energy in July. Let go of that pain. Well, first work through those emotions so you can let go of that pain, and then you're gonna step into this Empress energy, whether you're gonna embody the Empress and you're gonna embody this motherly love and nurture and care and abundance and growth, or you're gonna meet someone who's gonna be like a mother to you and help you do that. Maybe you're also gonna have a better relationship with your mom in July as well, but I feel like there's a motherly figure who's gonna help you and like help you get past whatever this rough Eight of Swords time is. Because, oh god, this card just looks so sad. Like, she just looks so stuck and trapped. And I remember reading about this card, and it was like the woman here, she feels trapped, but she doesn't realize that she can get herself out of this. So I feel like that's really what it is. You have to realize that you can get yourself out of this, and if you need more support, then, you know, hopefully that is available to you. Hopefully you do have a support system that you can lean on. If you don't, there's options. Like, there's professional help that you can get, and there's spiritual help that you can get too. And spiritual help, in like, yes, like your guides and your angels and the universe will like send help in the form of people. So you can literally ask the universe, like, universe, spirit guides, you know, I don't know, you probably don't know, but I just call like my spirit guides and my ancestors my spirit team. So you can just literally be like, ancestors, spirit guides, angel, spirit team, universe, whoever you want to say, God, you know, whoever you want to say, please help me. Please send me people who can help me get out of this funk, out of this depression, and embody the Empress and let go of my pain. You can literally say those exact words or a summary of those words or whatever you want to get you out of here, because I want to get you out of here, but I see you getting out of here, but I feel like that's how you have to do it. And that's funny because I pulled, like, you have 3 guidance cards and I usually pull 2, but I was like, I pulled the 2 cards and I saw the bottom of the deck, and I was like, oh, I feel like this is a good message for y'all. So the bottom of the guidance card deck, it said, enlightenment power. I am a woman choosing the power of my own consciousness as a vehicle for my growth. And I feel like this is great for you guys. This is like someone getting back on the spiritual path, meditating, calming down, getting back into nature, just feeling like yourself again, so you can feel more empowered and you can feel happier and you can improve and you can like enjoy the positive things in life that like you're supposed to. So oop, my hand itching. I mean, I'm gonna get some money. Thank you. So the other 2 cards that I have for you is heart healing. Oh my god, that's perfect. My courageous healing journey brings me personal awakening and a deeper relationship with myself. And this card is beautiful. Heart healing is coming for you guys. And if you some crystals that can help with heart healing are first thing that came to mind was rose quartz, of course. Shoot, why can't I think of anything else? Rose quartz, aventurine, any pink or green stones. Look some more up, but those are the first 2 that came to my head. I can't think of any more right now. And boundaries. My clear boundaries allow me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. This card has been coming out for a lot of signs today. So I think working on your boundaries is definitely going to help you in this healing as well. And I feel like that's a common struggle for Pisces placements. They have a problem with boundaries. They're so, you know, they're so caring. They're a water sign. They have all these emotions that they express, and they're empathetic, and they just want to help people. But sometimes they help people too much, and they tend not to take care of themselves. That's probably what might be going on as well. Maybe you already have this Empress energy. You're being this mom to others and helping them heal, but you're forgetting about yourself, and you're just leaving yourself in the dust. And you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to be selfish. You're supposed to help yourself first. Because if you, you can't continue to help others if you're struggling yourself. So, you know, I really feel for you guys. One of my close friends is a Pisces, and I feel for her too. If this resonates with her. If this resonates with you guys, please let me know in the comments down below. I keep holding my heart because I'm just like, man, I feel for y'all. Like, y'all are gonna get better. I feel like I have to say it to a lot of signs today, that you guys are gonna get better, but it's definitely gonna happen in July. Oh, I didn't even think of this. The solar eclipse happens July 2nd. That's bringing in a lot of new positive energy for everybody. So everyone's gonna feel that. Everyone is going to be pushed to get better. And but yeah, that's all I have to say for you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Please let me know if this reading resonated. And please remember that to heal your heart and to take care of yourself first. Well, that's all I have to say for the Pisces placements. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.